the launch of Kava. It is a brand new restaurant and a bar, by the way, giving you some really good vibes. As you can tell, I just walked in here, already giving me some really cool jungle vibes. At the same time, we got an amazing crowd. So I'm at Maitland Crescent, by the way. So we're gonna find out what this event is all about and how the launch of Kava goes. So stick around while we go talk to some guests. My name is Sasha Sajal, and you are watching High Events. Into Kava. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
No, it's very nice. It's a new look. Obviously, it used to be a regular because two of my best friends are running the place. So we used to come for dinners and used to stay for some good music. And revamped it. Looks nice. The ambience, the atmosphere is different. Obviously, what they're trying to create. And it's good. Like, you know, Sri Lanka needs these kind of new places coming up. Haven't really gone around and had a look at the entire place, but so far it looks brilliant.
So far, what can you tell with the ambience that's different to the others?
Well, obviously, I mean, this was a different setup altogether. They had a big restaurant here and all that, so they've gone away from that concept and trying to create a different vibe. Obviously, the theme is jungle, so it's good to have the greenery around and all that. It's just the music and the environment. Like, it's trying to create something different, and obviously we have few really good places coming up in Sri Lanka, and I've enjoyed it when I walked in, and it looked really nice. So wanted to speak to Dinesh and Gyan and find out exactly what the entire concept, the menu, and everything else is as well. So get a better idea of it. But so far the vibe is very, very good.
Now I want to ask you something now. With the recent events that happened in the country, do you think people are bouncing back and going out again and getting back to normal? What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we as a country, I grew up as a teenager through a civil war, and we've been through that a lot. And as a country, the only way we can do is to try and build. At the same time, not to forget what happened, which is very important. There are a lot of people who suffered during that, Easter attack, and keeping them in mind, helping them to revive themselves. At the same time, as a country, as a nation, we need to move on and show that, we are a stronger nation. And we just need to do that in the sense that, obviously, tourism, everything is part of Sri Lankan economy, and how we need to build this to bring everything together. I mean, the restaurants, the hotels, everything else have to come alive, and hopefully we can get back to normal life. I mean, we had that for almost 10 years, and we need to not to go back immediately, but slow and steady. We need to make the right steps in the right direction, and like I said before as well, we need to keep in mind that what happened, and then try and move on.
I'm here with Timran right now. Timran, how's your evening so far?
Fabulous. Having a great time.
So what do you think about the vibe so far? How has it been?
I love it. I have no words actually. I like the colors here because it goes with the theme. And the most important part is they have made use of the space where they don't have to use much of a air condition. That's the best thing. That's island spirit. Come on. Yeah.
And what do you think that's different compared to other bars and restaurants?
Exactly what I said. There is no much air condition being used. So that is important because we have to embrace our weather, which is happening here.
Total natural, total island vibe.
Yeah. That neat.
I'm standing next to Ian right now. Ian, how has your evening been so far?
Really good. It's great to get an opinion on what people think of the space.
So tell me a little bit more about the space, Kava.
So it was kind of like an upbeat, slightly edgy, kind of Pacific Island vibe that we've gone for. So just trying to offer, the good people of Colombo something a bit different from the norm.
So what really went to, bringing this whole concept together?
A lot of hard work. So we've been working on it for about a year now. So we've worked with some great designers, some great makers. So, everything is specifically made for the bar locally. The graphics, I think that Amy's done a great job on the wallpapers and the cushion fabrics and things like that. It's been a joy working on it.
And what kind of message will you give to everyone who wants to look for a different, ambience and a different experience? What would you tell them?
Be brave. Think outside the box. For us, it's like banish the beige. We don't want to do brown anymore. Sri Lanka's colorful. It should be colorful interiors.
And do you feel like Sri Lanka's bouncing back since the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think it'll get there. I think, now the travel bans are changing. I think it's people still, outsiders still love the country. They still want to come visit. They're just, yeah.
I'm standing next to Jackie May right now. How are you this evening?
Thank you. I'm very well. Very well, thank you.
What do you think about Kava and the concept, the ambience, everything?
The concept is great because it's so casual. Anyone can come in any time of the day, feel really at home. Ambiance is lovely. I love being near the kitchen so I can get food really fast.
Oh, tell me about the food. What do you think so far?
Well, the kitchen's always very good. I have to admit I haven't tried anything yet because I can't take chili, so
That's fine. That's completely
they
fine.
have to do it like a separate thing for me on the side. I know.
I hope you're having a great evening.
I am.
I'm with Gihan right now. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, fabulous. Very well. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the place, Kava.
So the name Kava is derived from, Kava is actually a tree. In the Polynesian islands, they use the root of the tree and they make that into a drink which is used for religious ceremonies and stuff like that. So the whole theme here is celebrating the whole exotic island life. So we have drinks and food offering from different parts of the world, from Polynesia to Asian island, Sri Lanka as well. Sri Lanka is a big contributor here, and also the Caribbean islands. So you will have varied selection of food. A lot of it is being prepared also for the local palate. And the other important thing is that it's a very casual bar. There are no sort of, that you can come in shorts, you can come in slippers. It's a very tropical, casual place.
And tell us a little bit about the interior and how you came up with this kind of a concept.
So we worked with a company called Design Co., headed by a gentleman called Ian, who's fabulous, very talented. So we gave him a brief of what we want, and he came up with this beautiful design. The other company that we work very closely is called, actually I can't remember the name now. A lady called Amy that does all our branding. So all the wallpaper, the designs on the menu, they're all been done from scratch. And Amy has been, very helpful in doing that.
So about the food, you said it's a mix of everything, right?
Yeah, it is. You get a lot of Balinese food, you get Sri Lankan influence, you get Polynesian influence, Caribbean influence. So it's a varied selection that I'm sure will cater to everybody's needs.
Thank you so much, and I absolutely love the place. Definitely the place for Friday night.
Well, every night, hopefully. Yeah, it's an early evening. We start at 5 p.m. and we go on till midnight. Like I said, it's a very casual vibe. It's a very inclusive spot.
Shalin right now. Shalin, how's your evening so far?
Oh, fantastic.
So tell me about how you feel. I mean, how does the place, speak to you?
Well, it's new and interesting. These boys really know how to keep things changing, and it's going to be a great new addition to Sri Lankan nightlife.
For sure, and the vibe is definitely different.
Vibe is definitely different. I used to love 41 Sugar, but this has brought a new dimension into it. It's very island chic, if you call it, so it's going to be fun, yeah.
Now, Shalin, obviously, a couple of weeks ago, nightlife wasn't all that What was your opinion, or what would you say it is all about now? Do you think we're bouncing back?
I think we're bouncing back, and it's part of our duty to go out and make things happen as well. So we have to support local businesses. We have to go out there. We have to have confidence in what our troops have done to get things back to normalcy. It's great to see a great turnout here tonight. And I can see everywhere in Colombo, people are showing up and going about their day-to-day routines and their weekend routines. So it's good. We need to go out and show everyone internationally that we are back to normal so that they can come back and join us.
I'm with Harpo right now. How's your evening been?
It's been a great evening, actually. It's lovely. Great ambience.
How's your first impressions of Kava?
I think it's a nice concept, and the interiors are nice. The food is good. The beverages are great. So I think it's really superb, you know.
And they're going for this jungle vibe. Do you think it's definitely a different concept compared to the rest?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's interesting to see people coming up with new concepts. That's what the country needs. And, being able to visualize and come up with these kind of concepts, it's good for the industry as well, you know. That's important.
And not too long ago, nightlife was nothing compared to what it was before the incidents. So what would you say is happening now? Do you think people are bouncing back?
Yeah, absolutely. I can see a positive vibe right now. It's been about 50 days since the disaster happened, but things are picking up. Like I said from the inception, we all have to be positive. You know, if we are not positive, things will never happen. But I'm happy to see that restaurants, hotels, the nightlife is coming back to Colombo. The bars are busy, the restaurants are busy. So the great signal we're sending out to the world, come back, visit Sri Lanka.
That's a wrap for yet another amazing evening. As you can tell by the music, it just gives you a great vibe. So if you're looking for something completely different, Kava is the place for you. With some great fusion, some amazing music, and the food is awesome, out of this world. So next time, you can catch me on High TV. And for more High events with me, Tasha Sejal.
You're watching another episode of High Events, and today we're here at Kava Island Bar as they launch to the public, and it's an absolutely amazing place. If you want to check it out, it's open from Tuesday to Sunday from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. and I recommend that you do come and check it out. So we are going to see what's going on here tonight. I'm here with Sean, the group marketing manager. Tell me, Sean, everything that everybody needs to know about the launch night.
So as a country, Sri Lanka is an island, and we've been in the South Pacific region. We wanted to focus a little bit more on the natural heritage that we have. So we wanted to come out of the traditional Colombo bar and the restaurant concept. And if you see, Lonely Planet ranked us recently as the #1 tourist country for 2019, and tourists come here to experience the culture of us. You know, what are we? We are full of oceans, we are full of forests, we are full of animals. So do they have enough places to experience that in Sri Lanka? Not right now. So we wanted to bridge that gap. So how we do that is, beaches, we cater with the sugar beaches. We wanted to be very relevant to the jungles and forests, you know, give a little bit of tropical, tribal vibe in the place. So we got a little bit of inspiration from the tiki bars, and also the plant Kava. So when you drink the root of the plant Kava, it is believed that you connect with the dark spirits, more like black magic and hallucinating vibes. So it was very interesting, and we wanted to use that and the inspiration that we gained from tiki bars. And we entirely wanted to set this up for the young people and the young adult people. If you see the bistros or the beaches is always crowded with the older crowd of people, we thought the next generation it's time for them to come out and experience what we're trying to offer. And also the other thing is we wanted to reinvent the identity of Sri Lanka, because see, you can experience a city bar anywhere in the world. If tourists, the number of tourists are increasing coming to Sri Lanka, it is because they want to experience our culture. So we wanted to be very relevant to local, and we're not doing anything new. We are reinventing what we already had. We want to bring back the glorious days of Sri Lanka. That's the experience. And that's what we are trying to do here.
How has the response been so far?
It's been fantastic. We launched it for the PR and media on the 12th. And 13, we did not even open for public. We have had about 2,500 inquiries online, social media. And we've had even more people standing outside in queue. It was houseful. We didn't have even space to stand. We tried to accommodate as much as we could, and we catered to as much as we could. I think it's fantastic. Fabulous results that we're getting. And we're overwhelmed. And the best thing is we've got some best people in the town. For our bartending, to the outlet manager, the DJs, everyone's we have the A-class team that Colombo's always had. We have brought all the talents together in one place, and I think it's going to do really well going forward.
I'm here with Shania and Lahiru. They're a part of the design team for Kava. So tell me, how did you guys come up with this theme, and what was the process that went into designing Kava?
So basically we changed up the concept of what was here before a lot. We went with this Polynesian theme. So we made it a bit edgy. We went with skulls and bright colors and tribal designs. So went with the very Fijian sort of theme, yeah.
This was such a chilled out, vibe before. Why the transformation from that to what it is now?
Because I think people look for something edgy, something different, something which is, which they haven't seen before. So this is, I think, definitely something they haven't seen before. All the neon signs, the bamboo, the terrazzo on the tables, that kind of thing. So we put in a lot of effort into doing something different that people would remember. So yeah.
It's very Instagrammable. So.
That's what everyone needs these days, right? Okay, so from the thought that you guys had in your head to how it's actually come out, how happy are you guys with the final look?
We're really happy actually with the outcome.
We've been hearing a lot of good reviews, so everyone's happy with the place, and yeah, we're really happy.
And, I think the entire team put in a lot of effort. So we're from co-design. So everyone, I think, put in a lot of effort into getting these things. Some of these things I think have not been done in Sri Lanka before. So we tried out new things that people haven't tried before, and we're really happy that we put in the effort and it came out well. Yeah.
I'm here with Jesse, the head chef of Kava Island. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. So tell us about, this is a launch. It's brand new from what it was. What's different in terms of what you are going to bring out to Kava Island?
So really the idea of Kava is it's inspired by the tiki bar movement, really, which is quite a sort of Pacific Island vibe. So the food mainly that we do here it's a bit mixed. A lot of spicy food, but it's really Pacific Island sort of food, and also a lot of Asian influence, Japanese and Chinese influence, which is quite huge in the Pacific anyway. So it's pretty fun, quite casual dining. Yeah, should be good.
How has the feedback been so far? I mean, it's had 2 launches before tonight. tonight's official launch, but how has the feedback been so far?
Good, really good. We've only been doing pasta and food for the last couple of days. So we start dinner and snacks and bites and stuff properly on Tuesday. So we'll see.
I'm here with Gino. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So tell me what you think about Kava Island Bar.
I think that Kava has a nice, it has a really fresh vibe to it. There's nothing like this been done so far. And I really have no complaints. The lighting's good, the music's good, food, drinks, they're all great.
And how has the feedback been so far? I mean, this is like third launch. From Wednesday to now, how has the feedback been?
It's been insane. I've seen this on Instagram, almost every story. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about it.
Absolutely amazing place. The vibe is excellent. It's nice to have more options when it comes to nightlife here in Colombo. And as always, establishments such as these have set the benchmark. I'm definitely checking out the jungle portions, and some things they have on the menu are absolutely amazing, and you definitely need to try it out. The crowd on the deck is awesome, and it's the right kind of ambience, especially if you want to wind down after a Friday night or a Saturday night.
At Kava, we offer an island lifestyle. The drink and the food reflect all the flavors from Asia to Polynesia, and we want people to come and experience this unique thing that we've created for Colombo, and we hope you'll enjoy it.
I'm here with Amy. How are you doing this evening?
Good, thank you.
And now I understand you did the wallpaper, the menus, and so much more. Can you tell us everything that you've done to contribute to Kava Island Bar?
My company designed the concept, and we worked together with the existing team here as well to develop it. So we did like the name, the logo, the menus, the branding, and then also worked with Ian from Co-Design to develop all of the interior patterns. So we did like the neon sign and the prints and the wallpapers. It kind of came from. The initial brief was just tiki, but we wanted to do something a little bit different, and because like this spot's really well known for being a nighttime spot, so we wanted to do like a little bit of a darker twist on it, so it became like this kind of like black magic, kind of like dark tiki vibe.
And how did the name come about?
So Kava is a drink that's drunk in ceremonies in Fiji and all in a lot of the Pacific Islands as well. And it has like a narcotic effect, and it's meant to connect the drinker with the spirit world. And it's made from like a plant root. So we wanted to kind of bring that feeling through into like raising spirits, and then it's a pun because obviously like it's a drinking bar. But then also it's meant to like connect two groups of people together. So we like the idea of it, and then kind of develop from there.
So taking a look back at everything, how everything's turned out, how do you feel? How happy does it make you to see like everything that you've worked for has come out like this?
Yeah, relieved. Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, but we've worked on one other bar in Colombo before, but this has probably been our biggest project so far. So yeah, it's been really rewarding.
And that's a wrap. We just finished the launch of Kava Island Bar, and it's absolutely fantastic. So if you want to check it out, you know where to be. And it is open from Tuesdays to Sundays from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. So definitely make sure you head down here. All right, you can catch me on another episode of High Events. My name is Kaylin Marcellus.